You hit every number this year. You did everything the job description asked of you, and someone else still got the seat. That's not bad luck. That's the wrong scoreboard. Today I'm giving you the 5 habits that actually get senior leaders promoted. The ones that don't show up on your performance review, and the one habit most people skip that's probably costing you the most. Many leaders think if they execute in their current role well, someone's going to hand them the next one. That's not how it works. No one's grading you on the job you have. They're watching for the job you're already acting like you have. I know a director at a logistics company, ran the best performing region in the company 3 years straight. 0 surprises, hit every metric, landed every project. When the VP seat opened, it went to his peer instead. Same results, different habit. See, he ran his region well, but he waited to be asked before touching anything outside it. Her, on the other hand, also ran her region well, but she went looking for the next problem before anyone told her it was hers. Months before the VP seat opened, she spotted a bottleneck in the supply chain no one had flagged yet. No one even assigned it to her. She just knew that if she were the VP, it would probably already be on her plate. So she started acting like it was. He was managing the job. She was already thinking like a VP. Not a skill gap, a belief gap. You don't get promoted for the job you were assigned. You get promoted for the job you started acting like you already have. Here are the 5 habits that build that case, whether anyone's watching or not. First, relentlessly seek feedback. See, you already know you have some blind spots, and you already know they're not visible to you. That's the whole definition of a blind spot to begin with. The higher you go, the less you can afford to wait for a review to tell you what's not working. So you got to go get it. You got to get it from your boss, from your peers, from your team, from your partners. What's the one thing I could have done better in this situation? Ask that after every meeting, after every project, not because you're insecure, because you're already operating like someone who's going to be in the room whether you're ready or not. And if you stop asking, your team's going to stop offering. They're going to stop telling you what's actually breaking. They'll start managing you instead of working with you. That's the moment you find out last, not first. Second, make decisions with imperfect data. Every leader waiting for certainty is waiting for a promotion that isn't happening, right? It's not coming. You will never have all the data. Let me say it again. You will never have all the data, not at your level and even less at the next one. The skill isn't having the full picture. It's making the call with 70% of it and owning what happens next. Leaders who wait get labeled cautious. Leaders who decide and then adjust openly get labeled ready. Your team feels a difference immediately. If you wait too long, what they hear isn't he's being careful. What they hear instead is, does he even know what he wants? That's not a data problem. That's a trust problem. Wearing a data problem's clothes. Third, build a leadership team that doesn't need you in the room. You can be the best individual performer in the building and still never get the promotion if nobody below you is ready to take your seat. This is where most leaders quietly fail. They build a team that executes well under supervision. They don't build one that owns results without it. You have to top grade without apology. You got to move out the people who need to be managed. Invest hard in the ones who want to be developed and build a culture where accountability doesn't wait for you to notice the miss. It shows up before you do. Here's the test. If you disappeared for 3 weeks, would your team's output drop or would it barely move? That answer is the real read on whether you're ready to lead more people or just more work. Fourth, delegate the outcome, not just the task. Handing off a task, let's be honest, is easy. The problem is you still own the thinking behind it, the outcome, the anxiety. That's not delegation. You didn't let go of anything. You just moved the doing to someone else's desk and kept the weight on yours. Real delegation means someone else owns the responsibility for the outcome, not just the task in front of them. And here's why this habit outranks the others. You cannot protect your time to think strategically until you actually let go of the work below you. Every hour you spend doing what someone else should own is an hour you're not spending on the thing only you can do. Leaders who skip this become full-time firefighters. And firefighters never get promoted. They get relied on to keep putting out the same fires forever. Take a look at your calendar. If it has no time protected for thinking, you don't have a strategy. You have a to-do list with your name on it. Fifth, build trust with the board, not just buy-in. See, buy-in gets your project approved. Trust gets you the next seat. Right now, that next seat might be your boss, but at the executive level, it's the board. Same habit, higher stakes. The difference is what happens when things go wrong. See, buy-in is important, but it evaporates the moment you miss a strategic number, a specific number. Trust, on the other hand, survives it because you already told them it was coming before they had to ask. That means surfacing bad news early, naming the risk before it's a crisis, bringing the version of the story that's actually true, not the version that's comfortable to deliver. Executives don't remember the leader who never had a problem. They remember the one who told them about it first. None of these 5 habits look impressive on a single day. No one gets promoted for asking one good feedback question, or making one hard call, or letting go of one task. But leaders who practice them week after week start showing up differently in every room that matters, long before the next seat is even open. So ask yourself, out of these 5, which one have you been skipping? And what changes if you start it this week, next quarter would make a big difference? If you're ready to elevate your leadership, brand, influence, and impact, I got something for you. Download my free ebook, The CEO Shift. Empower your leaders to think like entrepreneurs and lead like owners. Inside, I'll walk you through how to elevate your leadership, how to drive alignment, and how to build a high-performance team that truly owns the mission. If you're not quite ready for that yet, that's cool. Then let me send you a signed copy of my book, Freedom to Experiment. It's all about reigniting energy, sharpening focus, and building momentum that lasts. I'll cover the cost of the book. All I ask is for you to handle shipping. Hit the link in the description if you're interested, and our team will take care of the rest. If this message hit home, here's how you can help others find it too. First of all, give this video a like, drop a comment below related to your business, and of course, subscribe. Because every week, I'm sharing strategies to help you and your team embrace change, focus your efforts, and accelerate results. Remember this, you're just one idea away. I'll see you in the next video.